I'm watching the river.
Bunch of little pussies on this show. Half those kids, I literally probably
All those, like, all those people on there want to just punch them in the face.
No, I mean, that's how I honestly introduce myself. Welcome to adulthood. Get fucking used to it.
Well, like, most of these kids on there are like 13, 15.
They can get punched too. Yeah. You sitting there acting. You sitting there. You start talking to people like that in the real world, then, buddy, trust me. Like, you can ask your brother. I just treated a gunshot wound on a fucking 17-year-old kid that got shot in my apartment complex. You act like an adult.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Lutz now to kick this one away. This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Right there. Yellow. There's a line, right? 54 miles. Watch the out. Watch the out. Get the yellow, 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 yellow. See. Rush in.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. Boy, an aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
All right, we got a difficult.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 yards there, first down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season. They got it done on that one. And outcut, ball was delivered and picked up the completion.
Griffin, yeah, they said that he's better than Wilson.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He gets it to Gurley, complete. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it's a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson flushed out right.
I did not mean to.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Now a throw for the young Kurt Kelsey is complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. Mahomes now on first down.
He's going to run.
And that will be incomplete.
Right, so
would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time.
All right, we're going to say
and it's second down.
5,000 points. We're all going to buy Tyreek Hill. I'm like one of the very few guys that doesn't have Hill. But he's the same speed as Marvin Harrison.
Check, check, check.
A first carry for the Hall of Famer Marcus Allen.
Got
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, and that'll bring up second down.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Forced out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Stephon Gilmore dials the corner blitz and earns the sack.
No blitz,
Enough takes to start you have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Mahomes going to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
There you go.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And now off to the races, down the right side. And it's a touchdown. Well, when both guys went up for the ball, I just thought, who's going to come down with it? I didn't think he'd come down with it and then take it all the way for a touchdown.
That's battling, isn't it? Because normally, if both guys go up for it and come down with it, the tie goes to the offense. The defensive player didn't want it to be a tie
I just ran 50 yards.
He wanted a little bit more, took it, and went the other direction.
Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This will be taken short. Now a hit and a loose football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
To the corner. Take it to the corner. All the way into the corner.
To throw is Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there on second down. T.Y. Hilton once again the intended receiver. And it's third down.
19. You got 4. 15. I got you. Hey. 50. 50's the mic.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Flush to his right.
It's all right.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
It's a toss.
Now the penalty, a big assist to this offense. Now it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey.
Get the first.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harrison. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. They go play action with Wilson. There's the 8-time Pro Bowler Marvin Harrison. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
I get nervous. I don't get nervous. I just know I got to duck the ball quickly on the play actions.
Third and 2. Now Wilson.
Third up high.
Zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them. That feels a whole lot better running off the field.
He's like, they'll never scare me straight from the boys.
Dude, they're like gangbanging this kid. There's like 4 of them.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Doctor. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They'll run with Allen. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now here's Mahomes. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Sean Lee, the longtime vet, getting in and getting to the QB. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marcus Allen, 67 yards. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
This will be taken in at the 1.
God, he missed it.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
What? Who it is? 50. You ain't going nowhere. Go. Tight left. 40. Mike, let's go. 50. I got you.
On 1st down, Wilson.
Dude, he baited that.
This is intercepted. My goodness. Eddie Jackson picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Because you see how wide open he was?
That's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
I like spreading it to the 2 and 2 on each side.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Well, these guys hardly got a chance to catch their breath after the quick turnover, but I doubt they're complaining much.
Especially with the field position they get to start with. I wouldn't be complaining either. I'd want to get right back out there and get after them because now you have an opportunity to make a big play. I'd say let's be aggressive and go after him.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Sacked there by the Hall of Famer Derek Brooks.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Mike 50. Mike 50. I hope you go to left because I'm about to take it.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And a first hookup with his veteran tight end, Dallas Clark. So Dallas Clark with the catch there, and he stands number 4 all-time in Colts history in receptions.
And that goes all the way back to 1953 in Baltimore. Number 4,
Yep.
2 of the guys ahead of him are Hall of Famers. That's how impressive that list is that Dallas Clark is on.
Now Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And touchdown.
I had it out.
Dallas Clark, 54 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. All the talk when Russell Wilson came into the league about his height, you know, those big defensive linemen, can he get the ball over him? But you get him outside the pocket like that, doesn't really matter.
No, it really doesn't, and you're exactly right. Many people dinged him for that and said, how's he going to see over NFL linemen? He never did, right? At whatever level, he saw through them and found pockets and windows to throw the football. But as you noted, when he's outside the pocket and his vision is totally clear, oh, look out, because he's going to find someone downfield, as we just saw there.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Run spy.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
That's actually safety.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 47.
He plays closer towards flat on that play.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Chris Harris with a pick.
Bro, I was in there. I was looking at Gilmore chasing him like a
stages of the first half.
Gilmer was running like a...
and this should be the final play
so
before the quarter ends.
Alert, alert, alert.
I didn't mean to do that.
25.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7th.
Yeah, I'm scared about that.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The 3rd quarter starts with a run by Gurley. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I feel like this is a blitz.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to roll you over. Go.
Oh, fuck. I didn't see the clock. I had that shit. I was getting that shit ready to go.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now Wilson on 2nd down.
Oh, come on.
He goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Malik Jackson, the 6'5" D tackle with a sack.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Now it's Wilson. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here's Hill on the return. Hill shedding the tackle. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Straight. Yeah, I'm not playing with you. What? You say something? You talking about?
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. They begin the drive on the ground with Allen. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
What?
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
From the 41, Mahomes. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete. And my goodness, another interception. A.J. Boye with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Jumped the route.
3rd down pass passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
Lutz with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken very short.
Go ahead.
And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line.
Yellow. 180. 54. Man, let's get that ball, dude. Let's get that ball right here. Jim. 15. Attack.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
Grab me nuts, kid.
So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Here's Wilson to throw. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Clark, but it'll be 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now a handoff for Gurley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Throwing is Wilson.
Oh,
and it's
come on.
intercepted at the goal line. Darius Slay with a pick. And they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
I don't need to. 180. Watch the run. Right.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And
he's
he'll
out.
lay out and pull it in.
Shit.
What a diving
You
catch
with your
there.
hands with the ball in your
A
hands.
good pickup there, 26 yards.
I know at retirement ceremonies a
Like his
rocking
ball-
chair
the
is
balls
often
touch ground.
one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay?
And my goodness, another interception.
Yeah.
A.J. Boye with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. The 40, 20, 10.
Yeah.
And all the way in for the touchdown. Todd Gurley, an 80-yard touchdown. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Yeah, Haley's there telling too.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
She laughed after I say that.
This will be taken short.
Yeah, go ahead.
And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. Well, where do you find that one in the playbook, Charles?
You don't. You absolutely don't. And sometimes what happens is guys want to make a big play, and they turn it into a really bad one. Sometimes you're best just to cut your losses and go down.
Dude,
if we don't see another play like that, I'll guarantee you the offensive coordinator, he's looking at his play sheet. He can't find it either.
Yeah, big loss there on the pass completion. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. And now here's another interception. A.J. Boye with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard
questions
line.
right on your girl's Instagram.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
I'm not.
Let's go. Like 50. Ricky.
Oh. Never know.
Bro, it pops up. She pops up more than like all the other stuff.
What button are you?
Throw left side complete. That's Holt.
I think it's going to be offensive pass interference.
And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
That was.
Mike's 50. I got him.
Big post, man. Big post.
Spot that. Mike's 50.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Give him 18 on the play. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Circle.
Trash.
They go play action now. Wilson. Flush to his right. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 30 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now it's Wilson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
I threw it off my back foot.
Goodness, another interception. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not.
And Mahomes is going to go down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
God, Wilson,
and
why
this
the
one's
fuck you?
incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense
wide
because
open.
you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again, Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
It's a party now.
Mahomes going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
He's out of bounds. You don't have to worry about. You don't have to worry about the one guy.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. It's going the other way.
Right all the way. Hey, Allen's to your right. Cut.
And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach. The offensive coordinator just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Yep.
Oh, you touch it.
Pickle.
How do you fucking not pick it up? Did you see that? That was our chance.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
I'm gonna blitz this guy just because.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Sure.
Now the pressure gets to him again. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. A big offensive explosion.
You even watch the game, Jake, or am I just lagging myself over?
The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will
I watched
gratefully
it
accept that
just up until
it
like
makes
a
their
minute ago
job
when I
that
left.
much easier when they're scoring that many points.
Are you still in the stream or
allows
not?
them to play with a totally
Nope.
different style
Alright,
and a
okay,
different.
Alright.